Hello and welcome to the Mightiest Bastards. I'm Mark Storverson, with me as always,
Chris.
And
Rob.
Game of Thrones Season 8. This is it. It's over after this.
I can't
believe.
deal with
no,
it.
it's
I
really
think it's
hard
only
to
like
fathom.
6 episodes. Like, it's short.
Is it that short?
It's
Are they all going to be like hour and a half
Yeah,
episodes?
yeah, they're
Yeah,
all movie length.
they're all like
That's
movie
what I
length.
heard.
All right, so 6 movies I can live with. I can live with. I know it's crazy.
But we are going to be getting more Game of Thrones
Is there
stuff.
any way? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
even get into this, is there any way they can wrap this up in a way that's satisfying? Like
For me, 100%.
Well, yeah. All right. So the easily pleased, I love you, but
Wow.
yes.
We'll get to it.
I'm talking to
Well-
you, Chris, now. Is there what kind of acrobatic feats of fucking brilliant writing would it take to wrap this up in a way where you didn't feel it was contrived, foreseen, or just trying to twist for its own sake?
The problem, though, is everyone has an idea of...
What
everyone
it
has
should be.
at least a couple choices of who they think is going to be on the throne.
Yeah.
So...
There might be the destruction of the Iron Throne, for all we know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that would be the best, because it would subvert people if they did it in the right way.
Yeah.
Right.
And King's
And it
Landing
became like
would
a
just
proto-democracy.
blow up. Yeah.
A super republic of the Seven Kingdoms.
And it would just end like Buffy and be like, well, what do we do now?
What do we do?
Credits.
Yeah.
I have my own theories,
So-
but let's check out the...
All right,
let's
all right.
watch it.
We'll talk about that after.
And we'll
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
it.
fair enough.
Here we go.
Okay.
I know Death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
So soon.
What's this on the corner?
Everything you did brought you where you are now,
Ain't that the way?
where you belong. Home.
They're coming. Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel.
Oh, there's fucking cool dragons
I
everywhere.
promise to
Dragons in
fight for
Winterfell.
the living. I intend to keep that promise.
It's going to be a thing. I mean, where do you fucking begin?
I mean...
I don't know. Where do you end? Where do you begin?
Yeah,
where,
no.
where do you middle?
I mean, it's full of enigmatic, pregnant pauses, strange looks, flaming moments, and things that are about to happen, which is everything a good trailer should be. I have faith in these guys. They've taken some left turns and gone on some tangents over the years that have been superfluous and a little bit milky, especially in the early seasons. But they've really
I don't blame
streamlined.
them.
They've really yeah, no. Once they got the full look at R.R. Martin's fucking full bibliography of everything,
Yeah, yeah.
they suddenly were like, oh, so trim.
Right.
Kill everyone in green flame.
Yeah.
Let's streamline and move forward.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Yeah.
It's like the DC Comics approach.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
kill everyone in green flame.
Right.
But
Exactly.
I mean,
Multiple
at that point,
crises
you only had
go.
one book, so they had they had 2 seasons to be like, how do we do this?
And I'm sure they have thought and overthought and worked
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and they're trying to make it in a way that is absolutely the most satisfying. And I just really hope they can pull it off because while Stranger Things is my favorite series that's going on currently, this is the most important, at least culturally.
Oh,
this is the
totally,
most ubiquitously loved series, maybe of all time. Since
Yeah,
fucking
it's
MASH,
pretty- it's up
since
there.
Sopranos,
Yeah.
all of these things that became cultural, universal, Friends, whatever, phenomenon, Seinfeld. This is the show that everyone watches, loves, cares for, got HBO for, and so I can't imagine the pressure that's on these people right now.
I mean, because this is going to be the final season, obviously things are going to be wrapping up before we get all the prequel shows. So, like, real quick, Chris, what do you think? What is your guesstimation about what the wrap up's going to be?
My initial thought, and even seasons ago, I'm like, I feel like if you having Daenerys on the throne is too obvious.
Okay.
And having Jon Snow, I mean, they end it with like finding out that they're like related very closely.
Yeah, I remember. Spoiler alert, but whatever.
Hey, pork your aunt, but only if she's that
I feel
hot.
like literally the person who maintained their consistency and really would make sense would be Tyrion.
I can see that. I can totally see that.
He's just the dude.
Okay.
Like for me, if anything happens to that guy, like it's like that's like anything happened to Captain America for me.
Right.
Tyrion's
right.
the glue for me.
Well, no, he's like kind of the soul.
He's
of
the
series.
consistent like dude that you're just like, oh, he's the dude.
Okay.
He's the fucking man.
All right, Rob. Thoughts? Conspiracies?
I don't know how much I am in the prediction game. I mean, I think there's clearly going to be some time travel elements in terms of like the three-eyed raven and other things because I don't know. I think there's going to be strange manipulations, but I think it's strange that the blacksmith, who is Robert Baratheon's legitimate son and is a legitimate heir to the throne, like if they almost like just put like all the fucking primary characters dying and they just threw this guy who's basically been a solid, upstanding dude the whole series.
Sure.
But nothing special. He ends up on the throne.
That would be subversive.
It would be subversive in a way.
Depending on how they did it, wouldn't be too bad.
It wouldn't be terrible, but like I need...
No, everyone wants like Queen of Dragons and...
That's why it's
Ultimate Hottie
it's
Snow.
too obvious.
But even like Chris said, like Tyrion or like even like Arya. Like just something like that.
Well, that'd be odd.
But...
Yeah, I wouldn't see that one coming.
My personal take on it.
Yeah, let's hear.
My own personal.
All right,
a dragon.
Three dragons on the throne.
Yeah, no,
Two.
I mean,
one's a nice zombie.
Yeah.
Everybody could die.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Here's the thing.
If listen, hear me out.
All right.
If the White Walkers, let's say, won.
What? No, nobody does this.
It would be the Sopranos.
Okay, that was the worst.
How did the Sopranos end?
Like with a black screen.
Exactly.
That
doesn't mean the White Walkers won.
No.
Saying the White Walkers could
That's
win.
the worst move in the history of anything. They did it with this.
Why do you think I am bantering this theory? Because it is the worst thing ever that can happen.
The thing that I've always felt...
The Night King wins.
I have always felt about this series is it has to be the vindication of Ned Stark.
Okay.
It absolutely
Because
has to
that's
be.
what they...
Because that was the soul of it. He was a noble man with a noble family, and he died ignobly at the hands of fucking fetid fuckers because he warned the queen so she could save her children's lives.
Okay.
He tried to do a noble thing, and that ended up slaughtering him and set all this in motion. In the end, in some fashion, Robert died, the mother died. It's been a sprawling mess ever since then. And now we're focused on all different things. But I think I'm thinking in terms of what a writer would think, and I'm trying to get in George R. R. Martin's head, and that is that in the end, it has to be the vindication of Ned Stark's sacrifice. And so, in some ways, if a Stark or an heir to a Stark, like say maybe if Jon Snow knocked up Daenerys. And something like that ends up on the throne. And Sansa or Jon Snow, or maybe Jon Snow was even going to go back to the Wall and fulfill his obligation, and Sansa's going to be the Lord of Winterfell. But if it ends up where Starks are pretty much in charge of everything in the end, that would be an ultimate justification of Ned Stark's sacrifice. And in the end, I don't know if the audience cares about this, but I really think a writer would. And if they're staying true to a writer's desire, that's what would happen.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah,
so are you saying that my theory of the White Walkers winning is
that's silly
garbage?
Pants.
Okay,
silly pantalones.
I can take it.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's
just dumb.
It's a great theory. I think it would be fucking...
It's not a great theory.
I think it'd be hilarious.
It's absurd.
I kind of want to see...
So you like apocalyptic for the sake... You like the douche trap. Just something shitty because it's shitty.
Yeah.
Eat it.
So it's going to be like Saw.
This whole
Seriously, just everyone dies, and at the end, the king sits on the throne. He's like
the Night King.
Well, here we are.
The Frosty King.
Credits.
Actually, in all honesty, though, I kind of want to see Arya there. So
that's such a weird thought.
Yeah, that makes no sense either.
I
don't think she would take it, even if that was possible.
Maybe if enough people died.
Arya always had a thing with the blacksmith's son. I don't mean to go there, but maybe she ends up co-throning. That's a possibility.
Never know.
She had a nice relationship with Baratheon's
Let's do this.
illegitimate heir.
I feel like neither of those, though, would want it. They feel like they're very...
No, but if you take it, you own.
Yeah.
I mean, you have ability to change the world for the better.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't want to deal with that shit.
Okay.
Well, she might end up back with the faceless fox. Who knows? What is she running from in the trailer?
No, the faceless
Why
fox,
is she terrified?
She just used them to get her skills.
Yeah, but they can't be done yet.
Can it?
Yeah, well, it depends.
Right.
You never know.
It can be.
Yeah, but writers like to introduce things so they can come back later and well up. And
They like to. That doesn't mean they will.
Well, let's say this. Give us your Game of Thrones
Fair
theories in the comments. Do that. Leave it in the comments section below. Obviously, spoilers across the board. If you've watched this and you haven't seen Game of Thrones, that's your own fucking fault. I can't help you. No one can help you.
No.
You're helpless.
Yeah, I said we should reverse spoiler this.
We
but
probably.
didn't. Sorry.
When we put it up, I'll put a thing that says spoilers so that nobody.
Okay.
Because it'll be the comment section will just be fucking 100 people screaming about spoilers.
Yeah.
or
Well,
whatever.
did we give away
Whatever.
spoilers or did we just give away
No,
speculations?
we did or whatever, but don't worry about it.
All right, fair enough.
Well, I mean,
I don't feel like any of us are privy to real knowledge. We're not actually spoiling things.
No, but I know. Maybe I think maybe we talk about things that had happened in the past. So when we said something, it alluded to something that they don't know what we're talking about if they haven't watched it yet or whatever.
And it's YouTube and people complain anyway.
It's technically,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
a spoiler.
So leave your theories in the section below. Be sure to upload the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel.
Do it.
And we're talking with you soon.
Relatively soon.
I don't know.
There's no guarantee, really. We're pretty
Or
sporadic.
it could be still a Lannister on the throne.
Oh, how weird would that be?
Oh, shit.
That
Or
was
so you might really actually see the light and like, okay,
Could be, yeah.
stay there.
what if
Jamie?
what if the Iron Throne
Jamie? Oh, fuck, Jamie.
gets
yeah.
like put on a prison on the Iron Islands, and so fucking Cersei still gets to sit on it or whatever. But it's like a prison throne.
I wouldn't hate Jamie being there.
No,
I
Jamie's
should.
good.
I feel like he's
got
finally saw the light. In
Yeah,
this.
no, he saw the light,
No.
but he's got to be a noble sacrifice.
Can he be redeemed? I
He's
mean,
gotta
he has
be.
been redeemed.
Well, I mean, he's done
Not
some
really.
shitty shit, but he's sort of a redeemed character.
He's been acceptable of a lot of bullshit
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
in
true.
the last few seasons.
and now he's he's fighting for the life.
All right.
So yeah.
We'll
talk
see.
with you.
Or could be a complete nobody that we never heard
Yeah,
of
no,
in
it could
any
be, yeah,
season
no, it
in
could
the
be
last
nothing.
minute.
It could be garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we might have a new video up in like 2 weeks. Or
Yeah, no, 3-4 months.
so. Whatever. No big. Peace.
Alright, shut up.